Seg2 family, we are back here with KYLE GROOMS.
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
here.
listen, spitting jewels, knowledge. Just be ready to receive this with a dose of laughter. I love that.
Yeah.
I love how we can just spoon feed and, hey, okay, we're going to get back to that. But I just love the transition in spoon feeding. I wouldn't say art people, just the masses, where we can do it, where they can receive it with laughter. I just feel like it's an easier way to consume things that are so hard to digest. I don't know. Maybe that's why you do comedy.
Yeah, I love it for that reason. Just because, you know, you can say things in a way that makes people laugh, make them think. You know, and that's what I choose to do. I always have a little stream of consciousness in my comedy.
Listen, I was looking through your stuff, and I was
There's
like,
a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, you do. It always comes back to, all right, no, that was thought provoking. I guess if you're in your right state of mind, and it's not like a ha ha, and you really can see the layers of the message. That's dope. I like that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So let's talk about, you were initially speaking, I sound a little Jersey, talk about, you were initially saying about the rich history and how, you know, it's very important for us to know our history and also write our own narrative if somebody else gonna write it for us, right?
Yeah.
So continue telling us about Michael Jordan, the best thing the best thing that came out. And we didn't really know about in general.
I was going to wrap that point up with saying that Michael Jordan, instead of being the best thing that come out of Wilmington, had that not happened, we could have by now owned a franchise or a team or something like that, you know.
So you feel like we're ready for that?
Yeah, we definitely are, you know.
We got all the tools. What made you start into comedy? What got
comedy,
you
I was just a fan at first. You know, I had my day job, I had my career, you know, I had a home, everything was straight, you know, I was 25. But I started focusing on stand-up more than I was my day job, and that's when I knew I had to flip, you know, and switch. So in 2000, I quit, and I haven't worked a day job since, you know.
It feels free, like free.
Yeah, it feels great, you know. I mean, it's a lot of work. I got to constantly stay on top of it and stay in tune with things. You know, I'd like to become a grumpy old man, but I can't because of comedy.
Listen, no one wants you to be a grumpy old man. Like, that's another thing too about comedians, how difficult it is for you to unpack. Like, I understand that there's a lot of like heavy information that you're sharing with the crowd. Yeah, we laughing at it, but I also noticed too, a lot of entertainers, they have to have that, I guess, that therapeutic moment where they unpack and separate themselves, because sometimes people aren't so happy and they're entertaining us and making us happy.
Oh yeah, I don't
get the disconnect.
I was still discussing that with a comic the other day. It's like, if there's a funeral, if there's a death, if your mama died, you still gotta go on stage. I've seen comics who've lost their children still have to go on stage and ha hoo hoo. But I mean it is therapy for us too. It keeps you, like, I think if I were a regular civilian, life would be harder. I at least have this to look forward to. I get to go out, you know, after being with my kids all day, my wife, we not intimate. I don't know anything. All of it happens, you know, and just the fighting and but then the stage is like, okay, now I get to be a kid again and have that spirit, that energy.
Nice.
You know,
so
that lightness.
So you're bringing the energy here at the Urban every Thursday night,
yeah,
right?
every Thursday.
All right. So how has the Miami crowd,
how
have they received you?
Well, I started comedy in Miami, and I always say, every time I perform here, I feel like I'm visiting a bully that used to beat me up. You know what I mean? Like, because...
So PTSD?
Yeah, it actually is. It actually is, because I started at Studio 183 when it was in the Carroll City in the flea market, next to the flea market. Marvin Dixon's the host,
right.
you know. And it was just a rough room. And I would go there straight from my art job, my art director job, and I wore like Abercrombie, you know, Banana Republic sweaters.
Gap.
You know what I mean? Gap. Articulating, you know. Enunciating.
Did you wear glasses back then too?
I didn't, but I did because I was afraid to wear them because I already looked nerdy. If I wore glasses, they would run me out of here. And I would get a lot of time Raj and, you know, this, that, and they would be like, this dude look funny, but he don't look funny. You know what I mean?
Raj from Good Times?
Yeah. Raj from What's Happening.
What's happening?
Yeah, from Raj from What's Happening.
Listen, we'll be right back. We'll hear with KYLE GROOMS in just a minute. Seg2 family, want more information about us? Log on to www.seg2tv.com.